Even though American farmers are struggling, I'm happy that our president sent Argentina $40 billion. I'm willing to go broke. Ha! Couldn't be prouder. What a time to be alive.
Just seen a clip of a segment that aired on Fox News with Fox reporters. So for the political party that I'm fucking addressing, understand that this information is coming from your most trusted media source outlet, okay? They were literally discussing why is it not an option to just replace the migrant workers with children. Fuck summer camp. Have the kids go out there and pick the fucking fields. That's what they were saying. And as promised, here's the evidence. Let's watch along.
I grew up pulling tobacco. There are wonderful jobs in farming, in construction, all of this that has sort of been handed over to largely illegal aliens allowed into the country to do all this cheap labor. Maybe you pay a little bit more for blueberries to actually have Americans picking the blueberries, but that's wonderful. Also, allow children to do it as summer jobs. The idea that your government, that your precious government, doesn't allow children to work summer jobs in blueberry fields is just mind-blowing to me.
Well, it's very difficult work, by the way.
It's him acting like child labor laws is actually a fucking privilege. Like it's a fucking privilege that we actually have a country that has child labor laws. He wants to actually get rid of them so that we're able to put the kids in the field, put them to fucking work. That's what you want to do? And the fact that they even have to resort to suggesting that children go out into the fields. I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. There's no bailout for you motherfuckers. All you white American farmers who are swearing, you were swearing that Donald Trump was going to bail you out. There's no bailout. There's no bailout. He fucked the markets. He fucked you guys over. Okay? He fucked you guys over. He gave your competitors all your business that you will never get back. You'll never get back. Just think about it as a fucking consumer. Just think about it. If I used to go to this place, this store for 10 years plus, always getting this item at this price, and then all of a sudden it shoots the fuck up in price, and then I go and I see that there's somebody else that's always been cheaper than you from the beginning, I'm never coming back, and you are never coming back either. That's what you guys are failing to fucking notice. There's no bailout. And since y'all don't listen to me when I talk, listen to the farmers in Iowa. Listen to what the fuck they have to say.
Are the Iowa farmers that $20 billion is going to their
$40 billion.
$40 billion is going to their competitors.
Oh, they're pissed. Oh yeah, and it's what's really interesting about it is the tariffs are the ones that create, like the trade war. The tariffs created the problem, got rid of the markets, and now we're going to pay them back with money from the tariffs that started the problem. Doesn't make any sense, right? They're more pissed. Farmers they want a bailout. Farmers want fair markets. That's what they want. They want good, fair markets, and they had that until Trump got there and started doing what he's doing, creating trade wars, creating chaos in the marketplace, and now they're trying to figure out what to do. And then, like you said, giving $40 billion to Argentina, it's a slap in the face. What I'm seeing is, it's condensing down Iowa to these major metropolitan areas, so they have more land to farm on, so more of those big ag corporations are making money hand over fist, and the small farmers are getting out of the way. That's what it seems like. So again, we need to fight for small farmers. We need to fight for working class people to prevent what's going on.
Are you finally starting to see the bigger picture now? No? Don't worry. I got another clip for you. Hold on. And since you all have a problem with listening to a beautiful black melanated queen like myself, listen to this white man as he tells you. Just listen to him, please. Please? Okay.
I realize, as regarding tariffs, people are on both sides of the fence on this. However, I mean, the tariffs do have an effect on this, regardless of whether you support them or not. You know, Brazil is now China's top exporter of soybeans, or they import soybeans. And our pork exports to China have dropped like 35% or something like this. Okay, and you talked about the importance of agriculture. In all honesty, these markets are never coming back.
There you go.
You're right. You know, they were one of our top.
It's never coming back. It's never coming back. You're never getting it back. We are never getting that business back. Do you see what the fuck we're dealing with now? Hopefully you do.
Guys, it's so unfortunate that a lot of these US farmer actually voted for Trump, and they thought that Trump was going to bail them out. They thought that Trump was going to look at their back. Just imagine, these people had literally lost a lot of sales. They have lost a lot of sales, a lot of customers, a lot of people who were previously buying from them are no longer coming. Look at the Chinese people who were one of their biggest buyer, their biggest customers. These people have stopped buying because of the tariff, and most of these people have not even learned. They have not even learned. Even if Trump decides to come uh next time, these people are still going to vote. They are still going to vote for him. Imagine the money which they invested in their farms. Now, the people hoping, who were hoping that these people would come and purchase from them are no longer coming. They are no longer coming. Just imagine. And right now, they are now seeking and asking for bailouts. And Trump that they supported took over $40 billion to bail Argentina out. He literally took such amount of money to bail them out, leaving his own people, leaving the people who supported him. Oh my God. This is why I keep telling you guys that politics is like a game. Politics is like a game. If you want to vote, just vote, but don't vote having it in mind that you want to get this in return or you want to get that in return, because the society, the government might disappoint you at the end. Yeah. Anyway, guys, watch the remaining clip of this video and share your thoughts about them in the comment section. Do you guys think that the US farmer deserve a bailout? Drop your opinion under the comment section.
This is a complete betrayal of our farmers. The other day, President Trump announced that he cut a deal with Argentina that we're going to start buying their beef, and there was immediate backlash, of course, from me, but millions of others. This is going to undercut our farmers who are already struggling, and that's not very America first. Instead of saying, my bad, so sorry, you guys are right, this is what he posted. The cattle ranchers, who I love, don't understand that the only reason they are doing so well for the first time in decades is because I put tariffs on cattle coming into the United States, including a 50% tariff on Brazil. If it weren't for me, they would be doing just as they've done for the past 20 years. Terrible. It would be nice if they would understand that, but they also have to get their prices down because the consumer is a very big factor in my thinking also. Okay, it would be very nice if President Trump actually talked to a farmer. They are not the ones who are setting the prices. It's the four big meat packers and the retail store. Cattle prices for the farmer have decreased by 35%, while retail prices have increased by 8%. Like I reported yesterday, most farmers have second or even third jobs just to get by. Farmers are not being greedy. All they're trying to do is provide for their families. Meanwhile, the government has been over-regulating that allowed these four meat packers to gain so much power. Because now small packers literally can't afford all of the regulations that they have to go through. Instead of blaming our farmers, how about President Trump start deregulating the USDA like he said he was going to? But as always, let me know your thoughts about this and make sure you're following me for more.
Now this is a good question. Can I give my opinion on what Trump just did to the cattle farmers? Well, I'm just a hobby farmer enthusiast, so my opinion doesn't really matter. It's kind of like other people's opinions. They don't really matter. Because my opinion is not, it's not going to be very popular. I don't think he did anything to cattle farmers. I think he's just being himself, and that's just who he is, and that's who we voted for. And yes, I did vote for him. Do I like him? No. Do I like the other side? Absolutely not. So I picked the lesser of two evils, and that's who I voted for. So we'll start there. Secondly, I think if you look at the numbers, we just didn't produce enough beef, okay? We just didn't. We were getting beef from Mexico up until last November when they shut the border off. So what difference is Argentinian beef or Mexican beef? It really makes no difference to me. Now, I'm not for shipping up, boxes of beef from Argentina, but if they're going to ship us live cattle and we're going to feed them out for a while and make sure they've, had some days without, we know what's in it, then I'm fine with that. We need the beef. We need cheap beef. 40% of all ground beef that was in the grocery store last year before they shut the border off was Mexican beef. So I don't have a problem with it. He didn't do nothing to me. He didn't hurt my feelings. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to doing what I'm doing. And, calves will probably come down a few dollars for a few days. I don't think that the numbers are still not there for it to make a huge difference. I think people just need to stop panicking. And, these knee-jerk reactions that everybody has is what gets us in trouble. So just stay the course. Your calves are still going to bring $2,500 a piece at 600 or 700 pounds, which is way more than it costs to get them. So you'll never hear me complaining about input costs or none of that stuff, because corn's cheap, soybeans cheap, hay's cheap, everything's cheap. Fuel's reasonably cheap. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take what I get and be happy with it. But yeah, so really depends on how much it costs you to raise beeves, I guess, because if I could sell 600 or 700 pound calves for anything over $2, I've done pretty well. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth.
Donald Trump's a broken man. He's trying to break this country. Everybody knows that. But to see people in positions of power and influence do absolutely nothing when they must know better, and I believe they do nothing, boy, they're going to have a lot to reconcile at the pearly gates. The federal government is closed, and Donald Trump has literally destroyed the east wing of our White House to put his ballroom up. $1 billion. We are now days away from eliminating food to 5.5 million Californians around Thanksgiving, at a time when food prices have never been higher because of Donald Trump's policies. Have you had a cup of coffee? Have you bought a pound of beef? At the same time, he found $20 billion to send to a fill in the blank. Maybe he's a dictator. Some have referred to him as that. In Argentina, he's cutting food to people around Thanksgiving. You've seen the lines of people already around the food bank. We are currently experiencing one of the largest tax increases in American history, with tariff rates that are higher than they've been since the 1930s. A state that is disproportionately impacted by these errant policies by the administration, the $100,000 H-1B visas. No other state more impacted than the state of California. The impacts in terms of the sand in the gear that the president is putting in our university system, the assaults on National Institute of Health, National Science Foundation, and other grants. This is code red from an economic perspective. We're going to be fierce in terms of our response. We're going to be focused, and quite literally, this is the lawsuit that I will file within a nanosecond of any efforts to send the military to one of America's great cities, San Francisco, that is enjoying 60% reduction in homicide, or rather homicide reduction that's the lowest it's been in 60 years. It's one of the safest large cities in this country that's experiencing economic rebirth and growth. Only Donald Trump can wreck that. And we will push back with clarity and conviction, and we'll continue to win in court. The great thing is you'll have Laura Ingraham on Fox News say, "Well done, sir." Why is Laura going to even be more supine? Well, because she's in business with Don Jr., with a guy who's in business with David Sachs on a new SPAC business, Chamath, who's a partner with David Sachs. David Sachs, who runs all the AI. Laura Ingraham now has a SPAC business. Imagine what your boss would say if you started to do business with me. That's allowed. And she gets to be their spokesperson on the Pravda network. Fox, primetime. This great grift, unprecedented in modern history. Billions and billions of dollars, the great grift. State capitalism, not just crony capitalism. Ask Intel, ask MP Materials, ask folks at US Steel, ask the folks at AMD, ask the folks at NVIDIA. The hell is going on in this country? None of this is normal. You will be seeing on my Patriot site new knee pads that I'll be sending out, new signature series knee pads for all these CEOs, for the University of Virginia that I'll add to the list today, for bending their knee, for those law firms, the universities, media companies, as this guy's rolling back, rewriting history, putting us back to pre-1960s world, censoring historic facts. Wake up, everybody.
So if you guys think that these US farmers deserve a bailout, please drop your opinion under the comment section, and why do you guys say so? To me, I really do think that these people still need support, because to me, they are still the backbone of the US. Remember, if these people stop farming, if these people stop harvesting or cultivating, things are really going to be much expensive. So I really do think that, in as much that these people made a very big mistake, but the country or the people still need them. They still need them to survive. They still need them. Yeah, it was really quite unfortunate that a lot of them, believe in Trump. A lot of them believe in him. A lot of them believe that he was going to rescue them. Yeah, so they are now feeling the current administration. They are feeling it so hot that Trump did not even want to know if they are surviving, how they are faring, how they are coping, or how they are managing. He doesn't even want to hear that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think these people have really learned in a hard way. Yeah, they have really learned in a hard way. So guys, what do you guys think about this video? Please let me know under the comment section. Do well to like this video and do well to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned and see you all in my next episode.